What was the one thing, if it was one thing, or multiple things that caused you guys to break up?
Hmm. That caused us to break up. Or, there's many things. This year's been, like, up and down, like, nothing normal at all about this year. Uh, last year, we talked about this earlier today in the quad. Like, last year was kind of like, I gave it the time of day, but it was always like, I don't know, I thought I was like too cool or something. Maybe like, I didn't put my heart out all the time, and I like held back a little bit while she was putting out all the time. And
After you guys officially broke up, it seems like you guys were kind of back and forth. Was that an emotional thing? Was that a physical thing? What was keeping you guys oscillating like that?
I think for me it was emotional and physical, but I think for JR it was just physical.
I think it was emotional for me as well because it was like a comfort zone. Like I could always talk to her about anything. Like that was the person I always would talk to about stuff. And like just knowing that you have that like backbone that you could always go back and talk to. It was like it wasn't just physical for me. Contrary to what you think.
Yeah, it is contrary to what I think.
Correct.
Do you think you kind of gave up on it, Pete? Do you think you kind of gave up on the relationship?
No, I just knew that I had baseball coming up. And that was, like, it was a big year. And now, like, everything's crazy with that, but, it still is a big year. And all I said was I just need to concentrate for this year. I didn't stop caring at all. We had a relationship after break.
Sort of.
What? Relationship this whole year has been sort of, you could say that. But I also think it's tough at Oxy because everybody's always in your business. You can't just have an argument and deal with it with the person and try to work through it.
Everyone else has to get into it and try to back you up.
Everybody, so it creates like two like sides where it's like 10 on 10. Turns into this huge like war. You don't even know what you're fighting about anymore. It's just because everybody's talking all the time. It's annoying.
I remember one party where where Michi yelled from the steps, "No more fucking." Was that was that it? Was that it? Did it end there? What did that mean for you? Did that mean for you that you needed more emotionally to have a relationship?
Yeah. I think emotionally I have been feeling, especially for the last like 2 or 3 months, pretty much since Christmas break, that JR has like totally detached himself from me.
I detached myself from everything though.
No, that's not true. But like I feel like I've done everything in my power to be there for him, especially because of all the awful things that have been happening. And I just haven't gotten anything positive back. I just feel like I just keep getting like kicked in the face. And the fact that we still had a physical relationship going did not help things at all, because then that made me feel even more like I was just being used. And I care about him way too much to limit myself to that.
So is that over now? Is the physical thing over? That seemed like it was pulling through you guys through a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Are your convictions that strong, or do you think that it could happen?
I think what could happen?
Do you think you guys could, just forget your inhibitions and get back together physically and without making that commitment on an emotional level?
I don't think so. I think right now it can only be if we like.
I think because of the recent events, as of what I found out this Sunday, I don't think I can have any kind of physical relationship with him for a very long time.
What happened on Sunday?
Well, I found out that he had sex with another girl. And
That's funny, kids. Oh.
To me, that is probably the worst thing that could happen.
Did you expect him not to, or?
Well, the Jared that I knew wouldn't do that. It's fucked up. And the worst part is that he lied to me about the whole thing. And I had to find out through other people that this had happened. And that was the last straw. Today is the first day I've talked to him in, like, almost a week. I just don't understand how he thought he was going to get away with anything, because not only is the school small, he's a horrible liar. And I found out about everything that he's done against me. You need to learn how to be more straight up and honest with people that mean something to you in your life.
Well,
because things get worse when you lie. I hope you've learned that from everything.
I hope you've learned that too.
Yeah, I have. Oh, no, I am definitely not perfect. I will admit that straight up.
Okay, good.
And you are not even, even close to being perfect.
Who is? Who is?
No one, but you're probably farther away than most people.
Probably the farthest away.
Just because you're good at baseball doesn't mean that you're good at everything else.
That doesn't mean I'm good at shit. Doesn't mean
I'm
a good person. Doesn't mean anything.
No, you're a horrible person.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Jared.
Do you guys still love each other after everything's said and done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
Maybe that the fact that both of you can realize that you still love each other give a little, shed a little hope on the future.
Yeah. It's just tough right now. Right, Meech?
Yes, it is tough.
Alright.
Thanks, guys.